It's been a busy time for Disney with the recent Investor Day announcements, in which they revealed their intention to launch 10 new Star Wars series, as well as 10 Marvel series, and 15 live-action, animation, and Pixar series over the next few years. In this video, I'd like to talk about one announcement in particular involving the upcoming Obi-Wan series, and to discuss some new details that have come to light that initially weren't available to the general public. Disney Lucasfilm revealed quite a number of new Star Wars projects in development, though some fans have been aware of for a while, including the Obi-Wan series. One announcement regarding this show that set the internet ablaze was the confirmation from Kathleen Kennedy that Hayden Christensen himself would be returning to play Darth Vader. Rumors of his appearance in this show have been circulating for quite a while, so it was not a huge surprise for many. However, the true extent of his involvement has continued to remain fuzzy, leaving many to wonder if it would just be a cameo appearance. Kathleen Kennedy's remarks regarding Haydens Return were probably the most surprising. The current president of Lucasfilm revealed in her announcement of the status of the Kenobi series that the setting of the show would take place a decade after the events of Revenge of the Sith, where Kenobi and the fallen Jedi Anakin Skywalker had a heated battle on the planet Mustafar. She goes on to say that in the Kenobi series, the friends turned enemies will have, quote, the rematch of the century. These remarks definitely raised many questions among fans, seeing as their rematch famously took place on the Death Star in the film A New Hope. But before I continue my speculation, I would first like to talk about the description of the Sizzle reel that was then played exclusively for certain investors that revealed more information about what we can expect to see in the show. This information comes from comicbook.com, and I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to check it out. The reel opens with the younger Kenobi actor Ewan McGregor saying, quote, "There's a hunger for this character to come back. The fans have been waiting long enough, you know." The director for the series, Deborah Chow, added, "This is quite a dark time that we're coming into with him. Just being a Jedi, it's not safe. There's Jedi Hunters out there." Concept art shows a Jedi, lightsaber blade ignited, defending a trio of younglings as the newly anointed Darth Vader marches on the Jedi Temple with a legion of clone troopers. McGregor then chimes in regarding the Exiled Jedi. He has this one task left, which is to keep Luke safe. More concept art shows a stingray-like creature floating above slave workers toiling away in the barren, sandy landscape of Tatooine. McGregor continues, quote, "We start on Tatooine, and we go on a rollicking adventure." The actor teased while there was art depicting a watery planet where armed soldiers fire upon a multi-armed sea creature. Director Deborah Chow then states, "We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi without addressing Anakin, or Vader," she says, as an image of the armored Vader is shown as he is seated on a throne as he communicates with a hologram, presumably Palpatine, the reigning emperor of the Galactic Empire. Ewan McGregor then says, "The most beautiful thing of all is that it's brought me back together with Hayden. It'll be amazing to bring those characters back together again, very unexpectedly." Chow then confirmed audiences will, quote, "definitely see Obi-Wan and Darth Vader get into it again." Then an image is displayed with the blue blade of a hooded Obi-Wan clashing with the fiery red blade of Darth Vader. The Obi-Wan actor then says, "Having another swing at each other might be quite satisfying for everybody. We hope that you enjoy it as much as we're going to enjoy making it." Undoubtedly, it is exciting to hear that Hayden Christensen will have a substantial role in this new series, considering that a lot of fans were disappointed that he did not make an appearance in the Disney sequel trilogy, but rather his involvement was reduced to a mere audio clip in a sea of other voices. However, a serious and legitimate concern fans have regarding these remarks is how it would impact the established canon presented in the original trilogy of films. There are certainly ways, however, to present a thrilling confrontation and not have it break canon. Force visions, for example, could be a way to have Obi-Wan and Anakin face off, and in my opinion is the most likely scenario, particularly if Hayden Christensen will be used. Darth Vader, after all, has been famously voiced by James Earl Jones, and it seems highly unlikely they'll auto-tune Hayden's voice for that, and it would not make sense if they brought him on simply to be inside the suit. However, if Kenobi were to have a Force vision of his fallen friend, it would make the most sense that he would see Anakin as he last saw him, since Obi-Wan was not aware of Anakin surviving, let alone what he looked like after he was recovered by the Emperor. Visions like this also could be understandable for Kenobi to have, as no doubt his solitude on Tatooine would leave plenty of time to meditate on the past, and it would be understandable for him to suffer a sort of PTSD after the Jedi Purge. Kenobi's struggle with the past and the loss of his friend seems likely to be a central theme for this series. This is also the time when Kenobis training continues with his former master, Qui-Gon Jinn. It would definitely be nice to see Liam Neeson reprise his role as Qui-Gon, or at least make an appearance as a Force ghost as he attempts to teach Obi-Wan how to retain consciousness through the Force after death. However, if something is impeding his training and his ability to let go, such as bitter feelings of the past, then it would make sense something would have to be done in order for Kenobi to reconcile what happened and to move forward. Perhaps that will be the reason why he decides to go on this rollicking adventure, especially if it is related to Luke's future and the training he would one day receive. Whether or not Obi-Wan will indeed face Darth Vader in the flesh still remains to be seen. However, it certainly is likely that we'll see plenty of action in this series. As Deborah Chow noted, there are Jedi Hunters out there. This could mean they are also bringing Inquisitors into live-action form. In Star Wars lore, Inquisitorious are a group of Force sensitives who were recruited by the Galactic Empire to hunt down the Jedi who survived Order 66, and any other Force-sensitive children. These fierce antagonists have been depicted in mostly animated form, appearing in Star Wars Rebels and in the Jedi Fallen Order video game. The Inquisitors seem to all be gone or disbanded by the time of A New Hope, but seeing as this series takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, they could still be around. So I for one would think it would be great to see Obi-Wan in action against these Jedi Hunters, but I firmly believe that any confrontation between him and Vader should only be done through the Force. Again, this is pure speculation, and I would like to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Production is set to begin in March of 2021, so we'll certainly have plenty of time to theorize what could be in store for this famous Jedi. But I'm curious what you think about these details regarding the new Kenobi series and Hayden's involvement. Would you mind if Obi-Wan and Vader were to have a physical lightsaber fight once again? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Star Wars and other sci-fi and fantasy content. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.